transformers, and small size transformers are more susceptible to overload conditions as well. Then PV does affect the life expectancy of service transformers. Communication with them should be established between the PV owners and utilities. And overall, PV is likely to create voltage drop for PV owners in the short term, whereas in the long term it will create voltage drop issues for both PV owners and non-PV owners. And utilities should be aware of that as well. And I think that's pretty much it. Any questions? Yeah? Mine is you.
Not directly related to your thesis, but obviously you've done some very good work and very useful work as well. So my question is also to you, Mike, I'm going to put you on the spot as well. So you're from the utilities, right? So my question is, how are utilities preparing for this, especially with the expected, rise, increasing number of PEG penetration in the future?
I can speak on behalf of SDG&E, please talk on behalf of PG&E. From an SDG&E standpoint, there's actually a technology they were able to patent not too long ago called smart transformer. So pretty much what smart transformer does is it monitors itself, and it has communication between, there's a communication medium between the transformer and the EVSE. So when the load level of the transformer,
so what's EVSE? What is
EVSE, electric vehicle supply equipment, like the whole charging equipment that comes with the charger, the bigger box that you can program. So what it does is, with the transformer monitoring itself, if the load level gets to a point where the transformer feels like it's getting overloaded, what it does is it shuts down the PEVs only, the EVS. So there'll be a control signal between both of them. And when that load level gets to that level, it shuts down that PEV. And when the load level comes down, it turns it back on. So however, the customers are told beforehand that this would happen to you if situations like this arise. That's one way as a engineer. That's one way we're preparing for the rollout of EVS.
Has that been tested? That's smart.
Yeah.
Has been tested?
Yeah. It's actually on display right now. You come to, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
I look
forward to it.
Yeah, I did some work on it, so yeah. Another way is there's something called second use. It's a little complicated topic, but the idea is that over time, kind of like how we have spare parts for cars, from a technology standpoint, if electric vehicle batteries, if the capacity gets used past, I believe, 80%, the battery is still good, but it's not valuable for PEVs. Kind of like your acceleration rate and all that will be affected. So at that point, it's not really ideal for PEVs once the capacity goes below 80%. When I mean capacity, I mean the state of charge. Actually, the state of charge goes past where you can't charge it over 80% anymore. Like over time, it deteriorates. Once you get to that point where you can go past 80% of the rating, it's not ideal for PEVs anymore. The idea is that at that point, you can take it out of the car and put a new battery in it. However, you can have it installed at your house or your garage or something where during the off-peak hours, you charge that battery using off-peak power. Then during the peak period, when you come to charge your battery, instead of pulling energy from the grid, it takes energy from that battery and charges your battery. So there are a lot of ways to do it too. I don't want to keep you informed.
I personally have only been involved like a couple years ago in interning on the kind of just the modeling side. But right right now in operations, I just know that it scares me. Because with, not having an evening peak or not letting the transformer cool down and stuff, it'd be interesting to see what happens. The system's stretched as thin as it is, so we'll see.
Any more questions? Last chance? Any questions? So for this study, I guess one of the things that I'm kind of, again, curious about is the effect of harmonics. That's something that is not included in this study, correct? When you calculate the losses and all those models, so you're not including harmonics.
No harmonics. However, I guess the challenge with harmonics is you have to do for monitoring the transformer side. Even better to do monitoring the substation side, where you get the whole PEV, harmonic impact of the whole PEV. But that takes a lot of, paperwork and that. But it's been done. Some work has been done, but it wasn't just included in this study.
I believe you can see that it's, you should check with her. Yeah, she was running
Yeah.
for so many months, and she was collecting data and information about it. I think she did some kind of power quality measurement. I'm not sure. She wrote a report about it.
I think like one of my colleagues that
She was in the protection
I could
department.
provide you with the report if you're interested.
Does OpenTSS does harmonic?
It does harmonic actually. It does harmonic. It does harmonic. Yeah. I do have harmonic data for the charger though, but not for the impact on the transformer, just on the charger side.
Have you looked at it then?
I'm sorry. But actually, Henry's the one who let me know about the software. Okay.
Very good.
Thank you.